Today on Apple Watch Feature Fridays, we are looking at the heart rate monitor on the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch has become a very handy device, and personally, it could have really saved my life. I had an anaphylactic reaction not long ago, and my Apple Watch enabled me to keep track of my heart rate to know what my body was doing internally, which is really important when it comes to having an allergic reaction. So let's dive right in and look at the heart rate monitor. Alright, so the Apple Watch has some awesome features when it comes to monitoring your heart rate. One of the most useful features is right in access to you in glances. So it will start measuring my heart rate. I'll put it on my wrist. So as you can see, I got a reading 2 minutes ago of 69 beats per minute. And it takes around about 15 seconds. Now, that's actually quite high. Probably because, it corrected itself. 69 beats per minute. So, the Apple Watch has two separate sensors. So, it's sitting right around about 68 beats per minute. Apple Watch has two separate sensors. It's got the two ones that are currently lit up. They are green LEDs. And the other two that you see in the north and the south positions, they're both infrared sensors. Now, to detect your heart rate, the Apple Watch uses both of them. When your Apple Watch is able to use the infrared sensors when you're still, it will, because they're just as accurate. However, when you're moving and it struggles to get a reading, it will switch back over to the green LEDs. Now, there's a couple of different scenarios on the Apple Watch when it comes to using the heart rate monitor. There's obviously the glance, which we've just looked at. And there is also the workout app. In the workout app, you've got different workouts, and each of those workouts enable you to have a different setting. So outdoor walks, run and cycles, indoor walks, run and cycles, rower, stair stepper, and an other that just collects general activity data. So you can set different goals for your workout. However, when it opens up and you hit start, it will go, ready, 3, 2, 1, and it will start. And if you flip over the back, you will see that the sensor is always on and it's detecting your heart rate every single second of your walk, run, ride, cycle, whatever you're doing. So let's pop this back on and I'll end that workout. So I'll turn it over and it will want me to put in the passcode again because I've taken it off my wrist. So we will go to the workout app and I'll force touch and I'll end that workout. Another important place that we can see our workout data is on the iPhone. So let's dive into the iPhone and have a look. If we open up the health app on the iPhone, we will see a ton of health data. But right here, we've got our heart rate data. The max heart rate here is wrong because I had it off my wrist and it measured something incorrect. So what I can actually do is I can go into show all data and I can have a look at every single measurement it has taken today. So I can delete those two measurements because they were not accurate. I can delete that one because that one was also not accurate. So it takes your heart rate throughout the day and keeps track of it. So if I go to the data from last night, which was the 7th of October, I can actually see the data from when I was having my allergic reaction. So you've got this series of 90s and 100s. That is when my reaction was at its peak, and this is the data that my Apple Watch was recording at this time. It's very interesting to see this because it shows a trend. And the Apple Watch itself is accurate because when I was at the hospital last night, I measured this data up against the all the sensors and machines I was hooked up to, and it all came out as exactly the same as what my watch was showing. So we see all the data here from my day, all the energy I've spent, all the floors I've climbed, the distance I've gone today so far, etc., etc., etc. But the fact that heart rate data is kept there is of most importance. Alright, I am just going to go into our activity app now And in the activity app, we have some data from each of our days. So if I go and have a look at yesterday, I've got all that data there. And what I can also do is I can also change this to workouts, and in this data it'll tell me everything about that workout. My average heart rate for the workout, total distance, average pace, kilojoules or calories, etc, etc, etc. And this is all coming straight from the watch. It is extremely interesting to note that it's measured my heart rate for this workout at every single second, which is an important thing because it's very important to tracking your workouts, your heart rate each interval or second or whatever you want to call it. So thank you for watching, guys. This is a very quick feature Friday on the heart rate sensor of the Apple Watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and go and check out some of my other videos.